Are you looking into medical social work as a potential career for you and you're not really sure how to decide? In this video, I'm going to go over 5 reasons why you should consider medical social work. Hi, my name is Tabby. I'm an LCSW with over 12 years of social work experience in the healthcare field. I'm here to bridge the gap between social work school and real world experience. So, first reason on why you should consider medical social work. Well, the very biggest thing about it is the pay. Medical social work, particularly social workers in the hospital setting, are one of the highest paying social work fields out there. So I know we do social work because we're passionate and we want to help other people. And we all say we don't do it for the money. And obviously that's true. We don't get paid a whole lot. But I don't believe that social workers have to live in poverty to help other people.
So this is the website of the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. We're going to take a look at the social workers' occupational pay. So we'll scroll down here. This is as of May 2021. And it says the median annual wage for social workers was $50,390 in May 2021. We'll scroll down here and you can take a look at the different fields in social work. At the top there is all other social workers. I think that's typically maybe private practice. Then you have healthcare social workers at $60,840 on average. Then child, family, and school social workers, mental health social workers, and substance abuse social workers. Those are both $49,100. And then you've got the other areas, but that's also includes healthcare.
The second reason to consider medical social work is the opportunities to work with so many different kinds of populations. If you're not really sure what population you want to focus on or that you're interested in working with long term, medical social work is a great place to start because you get exposure to so many different kinds of populations. You get to work with populations such as, well, pretty much every population. You know, you'll have exposure to adults, children, families. You'll have experience or exposure to homelessness, different income levels, different cultures and ethnicities, different religions and spiritualities, the elderly and seniors, of course, the LGBTQ community, those with different gender identities, mental illness, addiction, so lots of exposure to different populations. And then from there, you can kind of decide which population you really want to focus on. And the great thing about medical social work is there's different jobs that can cater towards those populations as well. So the number 3 reason why you should consider medical social work is the travel opportunities. Yes, so there is travel social work, just like travel nursing. Travel social work gives you the opportunity to travel to different places and you get paid fairly well to do it. It all depends on the contracts. Contracts will typically be between, I think, and if anybody's a travel social worker, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think contracts are usually, from what I've seen, anywhere between like 13 weeks to like sometimes, I don't know, like 30 weeks or 36 weeks, something along those lines. Usually a lot of them are throughout the US. I have seen positions like in Alaska, in Hawaii, Florida, Arizona, like Montana, anywhere you probably want to go in the United States, there's a travel social work opportunity. Once in a while, there is travel social work positions overseas, but those are very, very rare. Most social work travel jobs are going to be in the healthcare field, like hospitals, nursing facilities, home health agencies, hospice agencies. So if you want to do travel social work, I would get into the medical social work field. The 4th reason to consider medical social work. So the 4th reason would be the opportunities for a flexible schedule. Some medical social work jobs will give you a little bit more flexibility in your schedule, just depending on who you work for. For example, home health care agencies, a lot of social workers can schedule their patients or their clients around their schedule. So they can, if you have like kids that you need to drop off or pick up from school, or that they have different activities that you need to run around or do errands for, healthcare social work and then also hospice social work would be good positions where I think you can be a little bit more flexible in that schedule and do those things. Then there is an emergency department social worker or ED social worker. Often those positions are going to be like 10-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts. A lot of ED social workers will have the 12-hour shifts, so you usually work about 3 days of 12 hours. Sometimes I think you would work in maybe like an 8-hour shift every other week to make up for those 4 hours each week, to make that 40 hours a week. But it also depends on the hospital and the position. The other nice thing is there are PRN positions. PRN just means as needed. This can be beneficial for people with children and families or primary caregivers. This is helpful because they can work when they need to, and they can say no when they need to if they have family priorities. And the fifth reason to consider medical social work is the many different skills that you get to develop in the healthcare field. And they are transferable skills. You can use them in any setting. The nice thing about medical social work is there's so many different settings and fields that you can get into, and you're not just pigeonholed in one particular field. So it's pretty cool. There's lots of different types of medical social work opportunities. So those are my top 5 reasons why I think you should consider medical social work as a career path. If you're interested in more information, tips, and resources on medical social work, sign up for my newsletter.